Welcome to Solve It Like a Marketer. I'm Stephen Hobey. Today I'll be exploring why should you become a freelancer. If you like this video, please subscribe and don't go away. So I thought I would do a whole batch of new videos to explore the ins and outs of becoming a freelancer. With everything that's happened over the past couple of years, more and more people are thinking of becoming their own boss. You are, in essence, considering becoming a business of one, an entrepreneur. And with this comes a whole host of opportunities and obstacles. Granted, becoming a freelancer is both an exciting and daunting possibility. Whether you are a graphic designer, photographer, copywriter, interior designer, makeup artist, web developer, or architect, you need to consider all aspects of your business before taking that leap. So for today, let's keep things simple. First up, what is a freelancer? So freelancer equals entrepreneur. So as a freelancer, you are an entrepreneur. As such, you own this business. You will wear many hats, from client searches, client relations, negotiating and executing on contracts, billing and invoicing, and the list goes on. So why become a freelancer? Well, be your own boss. Really, at number one is being your own boss. Speaking from personal experience, I've been both an entrepreneur and freelancer for at least 15 years, the past 15 years, and really wouldn't trade it in for anything in the world. So the driving force for me is being able to be the primary decision maker for my business. The buck really literally stops with me. If I make a bad decision, I only have myself to blame. But I then learn from this and grow. It's really all up to me. I would say this type of existence is not for everyone. Some prefer the security of an organization that they can be a part of. But for those who are a little more independently minded, I fully recommend that the freelancing world is pretty cool. So there are a few fringe benefits to working for yourself. For instance, no more office politics, which can drain you of both time and energy. The beauty of owning your own company is that you choose the clients you want to work with. So if things aren't working out with both parties, you can choose to move on. If you work in an organization, you likely don't have that type of flexibility. I would say another upside is your time is your own, so you can choose to work from home or remotely at a coffee shop. If you want to take an extended break during the day, you can, and then work in the evening instead. I find this way of working certainly feeds my own productivity. Rather than getting sleepy at your desk at 2 in the afternoon, I can go for coffee or go to the gym and then come back to work refreshed. I find that my productivity is much higher this way. You can also choose the projects and clients you wish to work with. So, as I mentioned before, you get to shape the scope of your work. You can have a few clients to as many as you want. You can also choose what types of clients and projects that really resonate with you. You are the decision maker here. There is also huge potential for growth. So most freelancers and design agencies start small with solo practices, but slowly they grow into something more. And many freelancers will expand their horizons as they get to better know themselves, from the types of projects they prefer to who they really love to work with. And this is where many may team up with others to form collectives or larger agencies. Really, the possibilities are endless. And my final note on this is that your efforts will be rewarded. So typically employees are paid a set salary. In this, there is a certain amount of security. No matter what happens, you can bank on being paid a set dollar figure each month. As a freelancer, typically how hard you work equals how much you get paid. Work harder, the rewards are greater. And this is the true mark of a successful freelancer and entrepreneur. So what's next? Because this is all very pie in the sky for right now, you are just considering your options. So as an exercise, I want you to envision the freelancer you want to be. So what is the perfect existence you want to live? We will drill down into your client offerings, scope, budgeting, and all that later on. But for now, it's all about considering your dream job. That job that you create and live. What does that existence look like? Who would you like to work with? How many hours a week do you want to work? Where do you want to work? Where would you like to be in 5 years? This should all be positive thinking as you consider the endless possibilities of your future. Now, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't mention a few downsides. Yes, it's not all roses when you are a freelancer. So here are some things to consider. At the top of the list is isolation. So working from home can be very isolating. As a freelancer, you typically don't have interaction with management staff or other employees. Of course, in our current pandemic climate, many are working from home anyways. This has pretty much become the new norm. Lack of benefits. So as an independent contractor, you do not receive employer-provided benefits such as vacation pay, health insurance, and other perks. What you make literally has to cover everything. Variable income levels. So as a freelancer, you will encounter busy times and lean times. You'll have variable workloads during the course of the year, and you will need to budget accordingly. So sometimes projecting into an unknown future in the hopes of client work. 24/7 service. Clients might expect that you are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you may be dealing with different time zones. So here you may need to create some client guidelines, such as, say, you don't work on Saturdays. Finally, you may wear many hats. So 1 minute you might be posting mail or signing checks, the next drawing up contracts, the next having client meetings or attending networking events. And ever so often, you might actually get creative with your craft. My point is to be ready to do many different things, some of which you may like and others not so much. For me, I hate doing accounting from billing to data management, but it's a job that needs to get done, so I do it. For some, taking all these variables into account and more freelancing is really not for them. But personally, it's an environment that I thrive in. So with that in mind, let's dive in together. Keep your eyes peeled for more videos exploring the ins and outs of becoming a freelancer. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. You can also catch me on Instagram and Facebook for extra content and you never miss an episode, or connect with me on LinkedIn. Links are below. I'll see you every week with a new video, so please stay tuned, and together, let's solve it like a marketer.